Hey guys, hope you're having a productive day. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about making sure that you cover as much as you can in your presentation. Deals are lost often because of so many unanswered questions, okay? And sometimes your prospect or your client might be a little bit shy. They might not be able to think of the questions at the time when you're given the initial presentation. Things might come up later in their mind and you can lose a deal like that, right? So what you want to do is you want to answer as many of those unanswered questions as possible. So as you're presenting and as you're learning with whatever campaign you're running or whatever you're trying to sell for yourself, you should always jot down any questions that you get, right? It's a good way to kind of build up rebuttals for objections because you have time to think about them. If you write them down, you can think about them after you're done with your calling session. But one thing you want to do is make sure that you'll start to see a pattern and you'll see questions that are often asked. So make sure that you know those common questions and make sure you cover those questions. Even if your prospect seems to be a bit of a rollover, if they're not buying immediately, they're probably going to think about it. So you want to get some of those questions out yourself, right? So you'll say something like, you might not have thought of this already, but here's one issue that we could have that comes up sometimes with my product, but here's how we overcome it, right? So you'll throw out kind of an objection to your product and you'll rebuttal it for them immediately, right? So, or you might not be thinking about this, but often I'm asked this, and that can actually lead into some positive things, right? A lot of clients in your industry ask these questions of me, so let me go ahead and cover them in case you haven't thought of these questions yet. So always remember that you want to cover as much as you can. You never want to rattle it all off because you'll lose your prospect. You want to keep them engaged. But as the sales cycle progresses, you want to make sure that you're coming up with answers to the common questions because you know your prospect will come up with those questions at some point. Hopefully that helps. Let's have a good day and stay productive.